Hi, and welcome to another video podcast. I'm Boiler Dowd, part of the Handsome Hour. Jay is, I've looked around the office, can't find him today, but if I do, I'll be sure to get in front of the camera, which all of you surely want to see. It's been a long time since we talked. Last time was just after the Kansas loss, and we were looking ahead at basketball. Right now, we're going to look at a couple things. We're going to look at basketball and football. First off, on the basketball side of things, our Boilers are getting ready to head to Taipei, represent the United States in the World University Games. And there's been some interesting things that have come out of practice reports and videos. One thing that we see is this team's going to be a lot different. The team come this winter is going to be a lot different than what we saw last year. There's going to be a lot of explosiveness coming from the wings. Purdue will be much more athletic. They look a lot longer. There's going to be some changes in the complexion of the team. To believe that this won't be Carson Edwards' team might be a little bit naive at this point. One of the things I'm really interested in, honestly, is a newly defined Dakota Mathias. He's not the same guy we've seen the last couple of years where he didn't look much like a Big Ten basketball player. Now he's physically redefined himself. He looks leaner, he looks stronger, and I'm excited to see how that plays on the court. Maybe this year he'll be able to do some things down the stretch, hit big shots, and create even more. One thing he added to his game last year was that step back, a great addition to his game. It created a lot of opportunities for him. Also, how will Purdue handle not having Swanigan in there? Obviously, that changes the role for Isaac Haas. So what will Vincent Edwards be? What will he mean to this team? That may define Purdue's long goal. You know, he looks like a pro at times because of just the simple fact that he's got a decent sized body for a guy who plays his position. But he also has been known to disappear when he's really needed. On to football. The running backs look strong still, and the linebackers look good on the other side of the ball. Past that, it's a little bit of a scary situation. Depth is a problem. Darrell Hazel did not do a great job developing players, clearly. This is day 3 or day 4 now. Yesterday they had the day off. They got back to practicing again this morning. The things that I've heard, the things that I've seen, really don't give us much solace, don't give us much peace, don't tell us what's going on. And I kind of think Jeff Brom wants it that way. Brom likes things being close to the vest until he absolutely has to tell everybody. I get the idea that he loves the fact that they're going back to closed practices and can keep the media out and they can really do some work now. But they've shown just a little bit. And what they've shown to the media, what the media has gathered, is that this team has massive holes. There are big problems in the front for the offense. The offensive line is got some injuries they're dealing with, but also just have some problems with bodies. Guys being able to simply stop the defensive line. Purdue's defense looks way ahead of the offense at this point, and the wide receivers on the outside either have been injured or not there enough to know what they're doing. So the running backs will be solid, but we really haven't seen the running backs full strength yet either because Jones is still coming off injury. There are a lot of question marks for this team. The one thing that I think we can be sure of is that Brom is going to turn over every stone and try to find a scheme that works for the personnel that he has, which is tough to say because there isn't a lot of personnel to deal with. When you look at practice reports or camp reports, it's almost like going to a spring game, which we've talked to you if you've watched us before. Is it a good thing that the defense is doing well or a bad thing that the offense can't do anything against the defense? I think it's a little of both, maybe a lot of both. And that's the hard thing about reading those reports. You really don't know until you see the team on the field. And the problem is this year, of course, Purdue will lead off the season with Louisville in Indianapolis, which many of you are probably going to. It'll be a fun atmosphere. Will they be able to compete for 4 quarters? I don't think so. I think 3 quarters is probably about all we can hope for. But if they can compete with a team that's that good, with a Heisman winner on the team, that says a lot about what Brom has already done. But thank God there's a little bit of time. There's a month until the Boilermakers will get on the field and actually play. Right now, they just got to get better. Until we see it with our own 2 eyes, I guess we're going to be a little cautious. I'm not even going to say cautiously optimistic because I don't feel that way. I'm excited about this new coaching staff, but at the same time, I'm realistic, and I just think this is going to take time. This is a massive, massive undertaking that Brom and his brothers and the whole staff has taken by trying to rebuild Purdue. Thanks a lot for tuning in today. Thanks for reading the site. Sorry for not writing much in the summer, but in all honesty, I feel like it's been good to let it rest on my end, and I'm excited to be back though. Excited it's almost fall. If you're in central Indiana, you're probably getting ready to send your kids back and probably taking them back to school. Have fun with that. Enjoy the last couple days of summer if you've got it, and God bless you. Thanks for tuning in. BoiledSports.com, where it's BS all the time.